Hi folks, I'm Matt and welcome to My Expanded Universe, a show where I go through the entire EU in chronological order as best I know how. Folks, today we're going to go over the 4-issue comic book series celebrating the union of Luke Skywalker and Mara Jade. Haha, you get that? It's called Union. This is written by Michael Stackpole, and this may have replaced the idea that Dark Horse originally had to do Spectre of Thrawn, because Spectre of Thrawn was going to be a little bridge, I think, between the two novels starring Wedge Antilles, but then they decided, no, you know what, why don't you tell the story of Luke and Mara's marriage, because that belongs in a comic book. Now, before we go any further, I'll let you know that I was not for this at all. I was like, wait a minute, their marriage is going to be depicted in a comic book, not a novel? I mean, Han and Leia at least got a novel, right? And a couple of children's stories, if you count that. I was like, what's going on with this? Why are they only getting a 4-issue comic book series? It felt more, it should be bigger than more than 4 issues, but oh well. Now, the issues go by pretty fast and essentially nothing happens. Nothing really happens. I mean, he's talking to, you know, his friends, his family, the people at the academy. You see a few of them. There's also Han that takes him out for his bachelor party and they get in a fight at the cantina because, yeah, that's what they would do. I just didn't like it. The whole time I was going, what? There's a Moff, of course. The Empire has to be the bad guy, even though we just made peace with them. They still have to have the Empire in it because, you know, the Empire hates Luke. They've always hated Luke. So renegade Moff Takor, without the permission of Pellaeon, is going to attack and bust up Luke's wedding. Why? Because we can't get creative enough to come up with anything else. And something has to happen. They just can't get married. That wouldn't be a great story. I don't know. It seems like, and then of course in the 4th novel they say I do's and their love is forever and everyone's happy. All the Mara Jade Luke people are so happy. They stand up applauding. But to be honest, after I read it, I was like, well, that was a waste of time. I really wish Zahn would have just covered this in one chapter. That's all it needed, maybe one chapter, maybe 2 of Luke and Mara's getting married. It really didn't require a 4-issue series that basically wasted your time. I mean, bar fights and rogue Moffs to interrupt the wedding. I don't know, man. It just felt kind of forced and hokey and uncreative. And it was very strange that Michael Stackpole is the one who wrote this. I would say this is one of, I was so on his X-Wing comic book series, but for Union, I just thought it was horrible. I thought it was horrible. I didn't like it. It just seemed to kind of wah. You know, it was very, it felt, I mean, it didn't live up to the hype. When we saw Union, we see Luke and Mara, we're thinking, yes, this is going to be epic. And then as you're reading, like, no, this is just a waste of time. And that's what it is. It's a waste of time. Should you read it? Probably not. I mean, yeah, if you want to see Luke and Mara get married, but to be honest, there's just a bunch of other things that happen and nobody cares. Nobody cares. So it really was disappointing that this is how they handled Luke and Mara's wedding. Again, I think they could have just fit it into some book and we'd have been fine with that. It didn't have to be a big grand adventure like, of course, The Courtship of Princess Leia turned out to be. There should be a little bit simpler, but I don't know, it just felt underwhelming to have it in a 4-issue comic book series by Dark Horse. But hey, maybe that's just me. All right, folks, that's all the time I have for now. See you later with another video.